Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the final match of Week 2, Season 59. And we won Round 2. Actually taking the time to make sure that I familiarized myself with fleets made all the difference. My opponent, though, MaxiWes, he did very well. I think this would have come down to banners. Like, he one-shot this front wall. But we did get holds. We're seeing holds here with the Tuscans. Again, they got one last round as well. And then in the back territory, we have a hold here from Grievous, which I'm very happy to see because I just swapped him in fairly recently as filler. And then the punishing one doing its job because some of the more ideal punishing one counters were left on my opponent's defense. I'm pretty happy about this one because we did need it to go 2-1 this week, and we want to finish with a winning record, and it's going to be a whole lot easier to do so if we go into next week with a 4-2 record rather than a 3-3 record. That is something I would like to avoid. Plus, we want to stay on Kyber 2, and we need a win, I believe, to stay in Kyber 2. We are very close to the edge. My opponent is Robbie here. Bigger GP at 12.3, so 800k. Zeta is very good at 353. This is a long time account. I have one more Ami than my opponent. He's got 41. I was first in Amis in this bracket. My opponent is second. He's an HGL player. Healthy relics at 238. Relic distribution is very good. He's keeping pace with everyone in the bracket. I'm a little bit, I'm not behind, but I'm with the lower tier of players within the bracket. With mods, I have slightly better ones, but count-wise, it's not a massive advantage. I do have almost double the 25 plus though. 20 plus, I've got 50, no, it's, yeah, no, kind of in that range. And then 15 plus, he actually has more by a handful. With Datacrons, he is good, not heavily participating. Then we're looking at Relic 8s and 9s on the GLs. And then Double Ami Melgus, we got Radis, Iden, Double Ami, Star Killer, 296 speed. We got Dash, Wampa, Savage, Treya, his Afra, Triple Ami. He's got everything. We got Qui-Gon, Swallow, 296 speed. Then we got Zori, Third Sister Double Ami, Krex, Triple Ami, Malkos. We got Drogon, Double Ami Baudelaire, Double Ami Bane, Double Ami on Jar Jar, and a Triple Ami Cadme. The rest of these characters looking pretty good, and his fleet is strong. Looking at the quality of his modding, I think something in that Swallow range is what we're looking for, or Afra, and he's probably modded quite well. He's got Ezra here, at Relics, no Amis, his Third Sister, his Swallow, and his Star Killer. They were all below 300 speed. And his last 300 speed character is Fifth Brother. Pow is at 299 speed. That gets him at 47 characters, which I think I'm right in line with. I might have more. I might be low 50s at this point. But we're pretty close, and his modding in general is very strong. There's some personal differences between the two, but he's going to be a dangerous opponent. Last I checked, he had not attacked, and that is still the case. We'll click through this so you can see the teams I don't have available to me, but there are no changes here from last round. Not with Datacrons or anything. And with his defense, I didn't plan out everything. I did think about it. I did take a look at this a little bit earlier today. So we have Lord Vader, Jabba, Marin, Qui-Gon, and Zurg. Not a huge problem there, but some choices to be made, particularly with Jabba. And then we got Krex, Third Sister, Rey, Swallow, Cadme, and Kelleran. And this is what interesting is Plo is here, so that means I don't need to worry about Plo on a JMK team, which opens up my options with JMK, but I have been using JMK up against Cadme because that one has been tough with the Stuncron, but I have beaten it with Zurg when it hasn't had the Stuncron. And looking here, he does not have the stun level 6, and that makes me want to try to take this squad out with Zurg, because then I can use my JMK up against that Jabba. That is something I'm going to want to try. I think we want to do a little palate cleanser. We're going to do Ray Swallow here, although this, not Ray Swallow, what I'm talking about. Star Killer, grab a Dark Side Crown. I can't use those because I'm going to save those for my own offense. We're just going to grab, I think, some Turn Meter. I think we'll do this. We did beat this last round, so I feel okay. It was a different comp, though, without Visas. It was, I don't even remember what it was. But let's jump to full screen, and hopefully this goes fine as well. If it doesn't, then we're facing some problems. Oh, I need to turn audio back on. Okay, so let's dispel the crit hit immunity. Let me adjust the audio. I feel like that might be a little loud. Alright, so we land staggers and shocks. Not a stagger on Swallow, though. We'll do that. See if we can land some stuns. We get one. Let's dispel everybody. Get rid of the rest of the crit hit immunities. And I'm going to just land a couple shocks here. Hopefully get Visas there. That's triggered. We'll spread some shocks, but we're going to go after Ray right now. Ooh, always a little scary. It's fine, but a little scary. We're getting Turn Meter from using the specials. Do we trigger it? There, it's triggered. Let's heal up and try and get Swollen to the damage immunity before Ray triggers her stance. Okay, good. We got it on... Oh, can we take out Visas? Awesome. We're in a great position. We're going to wait to use this. Alright, get rid of the Inspired. We'll just use a basic. Yeah. I'm going to do offense up in a minute. Actually, let's try and stun. Good. We'll just land a couple debuffs, but oh, that happened a little bit faster than I thought. Let's do this now. Die. Not quite. Let's basic. Good. Alright, so that worked out well. Third Sister I'm a little undecided on because I would do Malicos there. But that depends. You know what? This is all going to come down to whether or not I can avoid using JMK here. So I want to see if I can get this to work now that the stun isn't on the level 6. Because what I've seen with small sample size is I've won when they don't stun me. I lose when they stun me. Okay. But there may have been other factors that come into this as well. Do I want to, you know what? I'm going to remove Turn Meter. Oh, we don't get to take Turn Meter from him? Fine. Alright, let's start AoEing, start hitting this. A little worried. This is a bad start. Let's hit that AoE again. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of terrified. Oh, we're just gonna die. And now we got stunned. No, don't! Alright, it's over. Yeah, this is just... It's too risky. Really don't want to have to use GMK there, but it might be how we handle it. Let's do some known stuff, because I don't know how I want to handle this yet. We know this is going to be my Sith. And what we did last round is we used a little bit of a weaker comp. I used Marauder and Malik, which retained a semi-decent Darth Revan squad. I believe that's what I did. Okay. Oh, you don't know, that's what happened last round. I was able to use Starkiller up against Jabba, which I can't do this round because this guy, well, I mean, we obviously used my Starkiller. That's what we did. Okay, I was trying to remember because something was different. I had different teams available. It's fine. Okay, turn meter. I don't really care about that for this. Now let's do. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Big hit and doubt over onto Zerg. Unfortunate dodge. But we're applying fear, which will just minimize what we got to deal with from Gideon. Big drain life. Okay, we got shock. Alright. Another hit. Got another 2 turns we gotta take. Ooh. That's not great, but we got rid of Zerg now. I want to get rid of Death Trooper before he can apply Death Mark. I'm just a little concerned about that. I don't think it's going to be a huge deal, but better not to worry about it. Okay. Okay, don't get hurt anymore. Oh, see, that's what I'm... See, that's why I was worried about Death Mark. I think at this stage we're fine. But we need another turn before Dark Deception. Alright, so now they got multiple armor shreds. You better not. Oh my god! Why is... Does Zerg lead add a bunch of evasion? God, I'm gonna die. That's irritating. Okay. Irritating. Well, let's do Baudelaire. We know where we're using Baudelaire, which is here. Although it's only a Relic 5 Maul. No, let's not gamble. Just wondering if maybe we consider Fennec. If it wasn't Maul, or if it was 5v5, I'd do Fennec. But like this, I don't think it's worth it. Alright, light side. What do we want? Protection up. Don't hate it. Careful, don't touch. Oh, you know what? I'd like a tank revive. Do I have a tank revive? Don't hate that either. Here we go. Let's take this. Okay. Big hit. Let us get protection up. He's going to counter. He's going to unleash. And then I'm going to call in an assist. But now we'll take out Maul. I didn't heal because I knew Baudelaire was about to take her turn and dispel. So it would just be a waste. And not a waste, but it just wouldn't have been enough. Okay. Alright. Oh, did I die? Alright, let's do protection up then and do some damage. Oh, in the dodges. Okay, let's heal up. No, you can't touch the... No, you can't touch the wires. If you're gonna... No, you're gone. Alright. I'm thinking gas up against Talzane, but we might save gas for something else. We'll probably do Jedi Knight Revan here. You know what? I think we are. Why do anything else? Unless I want to consider Kelleran a moment longer. I feel like we have to do Malicos here. For whatever reason, my opponent's history is not coming up on SWGOH, even though the rest of it, or even though the rest of the site is working. Which creates the complication of don't touch. I just said stay away from the wires. No. You can stay here, but you cannot be by the wires. All right. Where are you at? I think... Do I not have a team? Jeez, I gotta clean this up. Now, what I need to know is where his Leia is at. And if he uses Leia on offense or not. And I just don't know. And that is concerning. No, let's do light side? I don't want that. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Maybe protection up. Sure, I guess. Maybe I should have looked at dark side. Because really, Malicos is going to be the one who's really bringing it. Okay. Let's do the attack. We'll repost it up. Okay. Healing immunity is a concern, but we're handling it. We crushed last time. Alright, big attack. This is not going as well. Okay. It's not going to do any damage. Let's do this. Okay, now we have Death Mark. That's a problem. This is going way worse. What if I went after Grand Inquisitor instead? Okay, good. Let's get some protection up. Ooh. Ooh. Please don't die. Alright, I'm going to take out 7th. Alright, okay. Last time I was just able to very quickly rip apart Third Sister and everyone died from the AoE. So it went a bit differently. Now I think what we're going to do is I'm going to do Inquisitors here because I don't want to deal with this Kron. I want to separate Grand Inquisitor? Let's not mess around. It's tempting, but we're not going to mess around. We're going to bring in our Grand Inquisitor Kron. What's our light side? Oh, it's not the tank revive? Okay, let's take out Plo. Alright, we're through the protection up. Drop an armor shred. Let us... You know what? I'm going to pull turn meter away from Kelleran, avoid the assists. I mean, at least that was the idea. Alright, I'm going to basic, but I'm a little worried about it. That was good timing on the foresight. Alright, let's get an attack in here. Maybe I should be going after Yoda first, but let's keep attacking. Alright, we're through all of the protection where we were. Come on. I should be going after the other guys because this is just not working for me. Okay, we got 6 stacks of Purge. Let's drop an armor shred. He's gone. Yeah, we're just going to leave Plo for the end because it did not work out the way that I thought it would. Okay. Could have gone smoother and faster, but it doesn't change the result. Alright, we are going to keep seeing if we're going to get lucky with my Qui-Gon here. We've been winning with it all season, but I have received bad RNG before. I just would really appreciate to keep getting this good RNG. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There's 5s. Alright. Drop an armor shred. Mass assist. That is so many armor shreds that we just got over onto Kelleran. Okay, 5s is gone. If we can make quick work of Rex. Okay, we're good. Maybe I just had really terrible luck the time that I lost. Or maybe there's another data grind going on that was affecting things. Because this has been going great for me for a bit. Or maybe my opponent at the time had great mods. Alright, now we're in the tough position. Because what would be nice is if I could use Bane here, save JMK for Jabba. Or I use JMK here, and then Jabba becomes an annoyance. Where I'm not even sure what we would be using up against it. It really just depends on his back wall. I guess we could do like... Yeah. Like we're either taking it out with JMK or we have to use something strong to take out Bosch. Like it's a good Bosch. What Kron is this? Kron doesn't matter, but it is a Relicate Bosch with excellent speed, so that's gonna... God, if we could use JML up against Cadme, it would be so nice, but he's got like a 40% win rate up against this Kron. Do I want to gamble that there's no Leia? See, let me show you. Like, here's the roster history. Like, it's just not showing up. So I have no idea if we're going to be seeing Leia on the back wall. I think the way to play it though is we assume she's back there. So we're gonna do this. If she's not back there, then we can just do Seabane up against Java. I really wanted Zerg to get me through. Okay, what do we got? All right. I guess. Okay. That part's fine. No, he's got foresight. Let's hit Cadme. No, don't you die on me. Okay, we'll be able to dispel with this. Okay, we're dispelling. Taking out Cadme. Alright, Pow's down. No healing immunity, still a little bit of protection, but we're still ignoring the taunt. Alright. One more big hit. There we go. Alright, what do you got for me? Do we have to deal with Leia or not? No Leia? We are good. It would have been so much less stressful if I could have just seen his Grand Arena history. Okay. Alright, we'll do Seabane. Which I don't need to win. Can I get like turn meter? What do we got? 10%. I guess we'll just take one of those. Although maybe I want stats. Evasion about. Wait, no. I guess we'll just. I want more potency. No, I don't care about that. Crit damage, crit avoidance, health. That's better. We'll take that. Who cares about the level 3? I'd rather the stats, especially with this fast that this Bosch is going to be. All right, let's increase cooldowns. We'll link up. Here we. Can we take her out? Oh, we can't get assist right now. That's right. The amount of times I just forget about that is staggering because they've been around for so long. All right. Let's blow them up. I guess I should link them. Oh, I can't link them until I take out Curzanton. I shouldn't have taken out Bosch. That's what I shouldn't have done. Let's just take them out. Oh, we can't take them out because they're not linked. Alright, this is going to be annoying. I might get devoured because of this. That was a mistake. That was actually a pretty massive mistake. Like that. You do have a chance to win this in a single attempt if I did not mess up the way that I did. All right, come on. We'll increase cooldowns. I'm not going to do that right now because it's not going to do anything. Let's keep increasing the siphon. I don't know, I'm not feeling good. Come on, just let me do it once. Actually, does that, because he died with that ability, does he not come back? Or is he still coming back? I'm gonna get devoured. I don't think I can win though. Alright, we'll auto until this ends. Misplayed it. Because if Bane survived, I would have been able to take out Jabba no problem. Come on, let me get there. Come on! Come on. Yes! Okay. Bane did make the difference. It's just some of that shouldn't have been in that situation. Alright, let's Jedi. We're going to Jedi Knight Revan this. Now I feel fine doing it. What kind of Jedi Crown do we have? Okay, stun, good. Let's move. Alright, I'm going to try and... Actually, I don't think I need to, because I think Anakin's about to go. Good. Alright, take your turn. That's all terrible and bad. Okay, let's come back to life. Oh, jeez. Okay. I just feel like yelling about my Relicate Jolie. That is just nothing. He's nothing. Alright, can we gas this? Alright, what do we got? This, he's just gonna stealth. Let's just take out Telzine. Or she's just gonna stealth. You know what I want to talk about today? I just want to talk about how awesome Silo is and how you should all be taking in my advice and watching it. It's a great show. I started my rewatch because I'm too impatient to wait for next Friday for the next episode. And I'm really enjoying this rewatch, partly because I forgot a couple things, but I'm also noticing some things now that, like, earlier in the season I kind of know certain characters, so I'm picking up on little clues. It's just such a good show. All right, we can use whatever to clean up that. Let's have a little bit of fun today. Maybe? Really wish I could see my opponent's history. All right. I think what we can do is, one, we will Wampa this. You guys remember that match last week when I just refused to use Wampa here because I had it in my head Wampa doesn't work for this, and he absolutely does? That was fun. Do I want a chance to dispel? Not really. Let's do turn meter. All right. We'll roar. Take another swipe at step. Another swipe. Keep roaring. Boom. Down. Keep roar. I can just auto. Why am I doing this? I'm trying to remember what things we have or have not talked about. I think I've covered everything. All right, a few swipes. One of the things I just realized is that Lego Star Wars movie on Disney Plus has already come out, and I didn't realize. Because now I'm thinking about Darth Jar Jar and how much I want Darth Jar Jar, and how Rey being in Darkseid Rey being in game makes that one step closer to reality. I would be so happy if we got Darth Jar Jar. Alright, what do we... Oh, I didn't think about Iden. Is that a big deal? Something to consider. We do have this Ventress with a zombie cron. I could do... They're gonna all have crits. I'm trying to think, could I use remnants somewhere? And the answer is not really. I think we're going to use Afra here because I don't want to mess with this, and Afra will beat it. And everything else, even if it got sloppy, we could beat it. Oh, I didn't use the Malicos Cron? That's probably what made the difference when it was good for, or when I blew up the opponent last round versus this round, and I had to work for it. So I didn't have the Malicos Cron. Okay. Or let's think about this for a second. Do I want to use Great Mother? You know what? Great Mother might be fun here because I think that's what I want to do. Because it's somewhat similar to like gas. Like we can prevent revives, and we're ignoring protection. So some of this should happen fairly quickly. So we really should just be able to blow this up pretty easily. I wonder if we're going to move the squad to defense. I'm going to heal. I'm wondering if that's the right call. Okay. Alright, they're gone. Let's hit Iden. Because the one nice thing is she won't be reviving. Now we could have also have done this up against Rogue One, but I think we've done that before. Alright, we got droids. Let's just do anything. Alright. Bring out the friend. We AoE it. Torture. Get an assist. Oh, you know what? That Rogue One Cron is doing what? It's a bunch of extra stats. That's actually a bit of a concern. That I forgot about. Just because maybe it's going to alter this match. I don't know if it will, but I don't think we can rule that out. Yeah. Maybe we should have used Night Sisters here. Alright, let's forfeit this. Which means, do I need to use JML here? I don't know. Do you want to gamble with this? We had so many counters to this that we've used up. That we... Like, Afra, for instance. Afra can beat this. And now I am in a situation that is annoying. I'm going to try something. I don't like it. I don't like this at all. I guess we'll do this. Because it would be nice if we can very quickly trigger the death mark. That would be nice. Can we do it? Here we go. There we go. Triggered. Can we get through Radis now? I don't think this is working. Come on, get me there. All right, we got it. Just auto. Because what this does is it lets me now use JML up against Zori, and I don't need to worry about it. Which I was kind of starting to worry about. I mean, we could have split up my Jedi and done some things, but now let's just do Hermit Yoda, and we'll retain a Jedi. I would like to... I want to test stuff. I'm just a little afraid to do it. I don't think I can. Because I have no understanding if my opponent's going to participate. I think he will. Like, he won last round or the round before. Yeah. No, he one of the previous two rounds he won. Which now sets me up here. We have this. And I think I'm out of teams that prevent revives, right? What does this Kron do again? Taunts, defense stacking, offense up. I think I just want to ignore taunt. You know what? Let's do this. Well, you know what? Let's use us unaligned force users, even though it's not a good level 6 ability, but whatever. Did I not use the Joe? Oh my god. 2 opportunities to use Datacrons, and I didn't. Alright, let's remove turn meter here from zombie. Alright, this is why I brought this team in. Do it. Awesome. Perfect. This was worked out perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. This foresight might get a little annoying. Can we stun? No. Okay, that's fine-ish. This foresight's annoying. It's going to be offense stacking, so we're going to ignore the zombie. Alright, here we go. Finally, just wanted to protect our 2. The problem is, am I going to be able to hit Spirit without foresight on Spirit? Because both of these are evadable. Oh, this one can't be evaded. Never mind. Alright, good. That was awesome. Now this is just cleaning up. Yeah, why not? Can we do something fun? Like, can we do something with, like, these... Well, we only have 2 exiles. I guess could we do something with... I don't think that would work. Could we do, like... Not you. These guys? I really shouldn't be doing this. This has not been doing anything for me except for this one match in 5v5 where I used Dash Lead. It was so awesome. And then everything else I've done with them has just been worthless. Alright. I think we're going to just stop having fun and end this. In boring ways. Alright, which one's dispels? Yeah. Cleanse. Armor shred. No armor shred. Do I need to add potency to you? Okay. Alright, we'll auto. And we'll do something boring and not fun up against Gideon. Although I do love cleaning up with Wookiees. This, not to imply that this was not fun. This is fun to me. Okay, what do we got? I guess we can blow this up with scoundrels. We can do like this. Boom. Boom. There we go. What kind of fleet you got for me? Alright, we got Leviathan. And just Leviathan. Okay. But you know what? We're gonna do that Profundity Mark 6 counter like we did last round. I want to just get more reps doing that. So let's grab Phantom and we'll grab the Mark 6. And we'll see if I can do this correctly again. All right. So we have the capital ship. We're going to want to basic over to the Outrider to give it full turn meter. Okay. Then we're going to tenacity up so they can't land debuffs. We will basic. We just need to get to the alt. We will protection disruption. We're probably not going to take out anybody, so we're not going to be thinking about it. Okay. A little mass assist going, and they dodge. That's not good. That is bad. They bring out a ship. And we are not getting assists. We bring out the Mark 6 first. Its job is to tenacity up. Okay, it did its job. Do I want to wobble? We're not going to. Okay, tenacity up again. What do I do here? Oh, you know what? I think don't I want to... Don't I select a target? Yeah, because I can select Falcon, get rid of the days, and get some assists. Am I getting to my alt? Okay, we took out one. Do I want to do this right now? I'm going to do it right now. I better have the alt. Okay, good. Just a little concerned because we were not getting the assists early in the battle. Okay, he's down. We're going to take out... Oh, well, I guess maybe we... Well, they all have foresight, so we'll go after the assassin. Well, I guess I had days, so who cares? We'll bring out the Phantom because we've got the sabotage, so Phantom will go give me an assist in a moment. We will wobble so I can assist again. Let's clear the foresight. Okay. Perfect. What do you think? I guess I could just Chimera this, actually. I think I'd rather Chimera... I'd rather Chimera this. Actually, I should be going... yeah, I should be going after the Marauder. Alright, let's bring out the Defender. Stun the Marauder. Lose my Scythe. Not crazy about that, but whatever. Let's remove turn meter. They heal up. Inflict target lock. We'll bring out the Interceptor. And AoE. Do not hurt my Defender. And we triggered the bonus turn, right? Or no? I guess we didn't. Okay. Alright, let's... I guess let's blow up Anakin. Oh, I can't blow up Anakin because... Oh my god, I should have taken out the Y-Wing. I was just trying to get ships off the field. Alright. Yeah, let's do this. Let's bring out the bomber, bring out a tank. We can taunt, we can dispel, and attack the Marauder again, finally. We'll stun it. We'll heal. Alright. It's down. This is down. 5s is down. Stay away from the wires. Okay. And now this should be easy with the Leviathan. Even. Okay. Oh, I need to update that. The preset, because this would be better with Dagger. I mean, we'll be fine regardless, but this is the second time I've done this. He's got evasion up. I don't know. Let's just hit the fortress. Okay. We shall AoE. Take out the fortress. Now they should have Zori come out. And Zori's going to inflict some pain. No, they had days. Perfect. No pain. Okay. And this will be over in a moment. He, though, does have Punishing One, Negotiator, Chimera for offense. Like, he has a good offense. I am feeling like I could put Negotiator back on defense, is what I'm feeling like. Alright. That's auto. And we'll just check back in the morning, see how he does, see his participation. Let's see if his history is going to appear yet. No, his history is just not appearing on SWGOH.gg. So I don't know if he's going to participate. Banner total is a little soft at 1962, but I do have a robust defense, at least good enough. He has a lot for offense, though. His defense was a little weak. So this could go either way. I'm not feeling particularly confident. This did not go the way that I hoped, but we are still holding on to Kyber 2 by a single skill rating. Looking at how this match went, it did come down to banners, but only 16. And I think we could have won it had we not done that testing with like the mercenaries where I just surrendered 15 banners. That was definitely a mistake, although that wouldn't have been enough to win. It would have got it much closer, and then maybe had I done one or two things differently, we could have found a way through. Now with my defense, we have a hold here with Dash Hondokron. Up top, we've got one with CLS. And then in the bottom territory, we got a hold with the Malevolence, a little surprisingly. Maybe had we put Negotiator on defense to have a stronger fleet, this territory he one-shot. And I thought that was probably going to happen, or something similar to this was going to happen, just based on how soft his defense was. It left a lot of firepower for offense, where he wasn't going to have trouble with the defense that I set down. So congratulations to Robbie here. He did what he needed to win. And I probably got a little bit overconfident. There's a bunch of new content coming out this week. We have a talk video here on the Huyang kit, and we'll probably be doing something pretty soon with the new episode track system when it goes live. And then we have another kit to do with Dark Ray. So thank you for watching. Be excellent to each other, everybody. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.